All right. Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming. We have the women's volleyball coach, Reed Sunahara, here. Coach, if you just want to start off with an opening statement about the upcoming weekend.
Okay. Everyone, we got a tough week ahead of us. We got Michigan and Navy. Michigan is now ranked. They beat two really good teams, and Navy is playing well. So, it'll really tell us where we are at this point of the year.
Awesome. Okay, we're going to open up the floor for questions. Sam, if you want to start.
Coach, so let's start with talking about your team first. You guys got off to that 3-0 start, 2 sweeps and a 3-1 win. What did you like out of your team? Obviously, Brianna was playing well to start.
The thing I liked was, we were trying to apply what we worked on all preseason, and just trying to find the right combinations of lineups and all that stuff. So, some stepped up and some we learned more about where, like I said, at least we know where we are right now, leading into Michigan, but we're going to learn a lot more because Michigan's a great team. So, and also Navy's, they're really good. So, I like where we are, but we're ready for the next challenge and the next weekend. So, it'll be tough, but, we're up for it.
Zach, go ahead.
Hi, Coach. Congrats once again on your undefeated start in the season. But for my question, what specific things are you looking to improve on leading into this tournament? And how has this little short break help your team recharge a little bit?
Anytime you have a little break, it helps, us recover and do all that stuff, and then also try and get better at what we need to get better at. The thing we need to work on, obviously, is everything, from serving to defense to blocking, offense. I thought we hit for a pretty good number. We can always get better at that. And, our passing needs to continue to get better every day. But, all aspects of our game needs to get better. I'm not really satisfied with one thing. And, I'm not, I also like some of the things that we're doing. I like how they competed this weekend. So to answer your question, Sam, but we got to compete hard. We got to compete hard all the time. Every time we step on the court, we got to compete. So that's what I'm looking for.
Sam, go ahead.
Coach, when we spoke before the weekend, you said you wanted, the freshmen were going to need to get good minutes in, and your new veterans were going to have to complement the core that you already had. Kind of seemed like that happened. You had Madison have a Big 12, Rookie of the Week nod, and Adrian played all 10 and quality sets for your team. So I guess to kind of wrap it up, how do you feel the newcomers did this week?
Adrian's a veteran, so she knows how to play. The thing with Adrian is she's a really good volleyball player, and she's a good, multi-skill player. So she can play any position. When she was at Florida State, she was a setter, and a hitter too. But now in this role, we're using her more as a hitter who can also set if we need to, but primarily she's a hitter for us. And I thought she had a really good weekend, really consistent. And then with Madison, she's a good learner, and she's always asking questions, and she wants to be good, and she's applying what we're telling her to do in practice, and that's showing in the game. So, they both have a long way to go still. They're newcomers, and but we expect big things out of them.
Jake, go ahead.
Hello, Coach. Just want to say well done to the start of the season. My question really is actually touching a bit on Adrian. Is if you notice, both on the overall leaderboards, but if you look at every game with Adrian, she's at or near a multitude, a lot of categories. What is it like to have somebody who, is really a well-rounded player that can help you in so many areas?
I mean, it's great. I wish we had more well-rounded players. Um, that helps with the flow of the game and all that stuff. But more importantly, we can depend on her, and her consistency is what we're looking for. And when we were recruiting her, that's one of the main reasons why we wanted her to come here, was so that she can help us with consistency. And that's what I think a lot of times we were missing last year.
Zach, go ahead.
So leading into this weekend, playing another Power 5 team and now a ranked team, how do you think that'll test your team's abilities moving forward?
I mean, anytime you play a really good team, it tells you where you are and what you need to work on and all that. I tell my team all the time, if we don't go hard in practice, we don't fix the things we need to fix, then we get exposed. So we'll see this weekend, and hopefully we can expose Michigan a little bit, and they're going to expose us. So I'm thinking it's going to be a good battle.
Go ahead, Sam.
So these early season tournaments are interesting. You're playing a lot of games in a short, compact, span. And this weekend, like we said, we're playing a ranked team, playing Navy, playing some good teams. So I guess, is it kind of interesting is it a different dynamic to see so much volleyball in a short amount of time? And does it have kind of an effect on your players long term?
Yeah, I mean, our goal is to get the experience, and play as much as we can, and especially good teams, right? Like Michigan, and we play Penn State and so forth. So, we want our sample size to get bigger and bigger. So now we have a lot more information on what we can do and what we need work on, but if we're playing ourselves all the time, and, yeah, I told our team this yesterday, I said, you can score in our gym, but that doesn't mean you can score against Michigan or Penn State or whoever we play, Texas and those guys, Baylor, and all the other Big 12 schools. So we gotta hone our skills a little bit better, and expand more. So, if we're not good at one thing, then we can make it up in a different area. And or from an individual standpoint, if something's not working, you got to find something else to help your game get back on track, and then you can be consistent. So that's what we're working on, and I just think we got to have a well-rounded game and be good at everything, and not just great at one thing.
Zach, go ahead.
Coach, do you believe that this undefeated start that you've worked on, do you believe it's helped your team's confidence a little bit? Maybe elevated your players' confidence a little bit as well as your own?
Yeah, I think anytime you can win, it helps your confidence. But we don't put too much premium into the 3-0 start. It's more, hey, how can we be better the next game? We got to prepare for Michigan, and I know it's a cliche, but you're as good as your last game, right? So we got to be good for Michigan, or versus Michigan. We got to be good versus Navy, and so forth. As we progress through the year, we got to keep getting better every time we step foot on the court. So yeah, it's great to be 3-0, but I don't really put a lot of premium on that.